today we're we're adding and subtracting equations. You've done this back in Algebra 1 when you were adding and subtracting polynomials. I don't know what I meant by example. I think I meant something like, let's just ignore this example box. Because an example would be way too big and it wouldn't fit in there. Okay, so if I take a look at number 1, it wants me to find f plus g of x. So this means add the two functions together. Okay, so I have f plus g of x, those are in parentheses, and what I have to do is I have to add 3 square root of x plus the negative 10 square root of x. Because I don't know what I meant by that when I typed up these notes last year. So what's 3x, 3 square root of x minus 10 square root of x? Negative 7 square root of x. Okay, so that's the first part of my question. It wanted me to find the new equation. Domain is what I can plug in for my x values. What can I plug in? Can I plug in negative numbers? Nope. I can only plug in 0 and greater. So x is greater than or equal to 0. And then the final piece is to evaluate when x equals 4. So I have to plug in 4 for the x. How did I get 4? The equation told me, or the problem told me. What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's x.
3 minus 10? Negative 7. Okay, so what do I do next? If I'm doing square roots, yes. If I'm doing like cube roots, like with the 3 up there, then it's all real numbers. Because I can plug in negative numbers. Yeah, I found the square root of 4, which is 2. The problem told me.
Oh, right. Wait, for the negative 7 and 4?
The problem told me the 4. See, I circled it right here.
No, I know, but...
Oh, and the 7 came from when I got this equation.
Yeah, okay.
And then what do I want to do next? Yeah, I just multiply them. Negative 14. The positive square root of 4, the square root of 4 is positive 2. Positive 2 times negative 7. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so questions on number 1.
Okay. Wait, so and you multiply 7
No, I just leave it there. That's just saying that adding the 2 equations together. It's like short notation.
Oh, so like the f of x.
Any other questions? Okay, so number 2 is finding the difference.
So, wait, you didn't do anything with the remainder?
3, no. I did the 3 minus 10, remember? I combined like terms up there? Okay, so because I'm finding the difference, I broke the minus in the middle and then put everything in parentheses because I need to remember to distribute the negative. Okay, then can I move on, or you guys still need time to write it? Huh? Okay. So what I want to do first is I want to simplify. So I'm going to distribute this negative to all of my terms. Why? What? What? Which one? I need you to be stupid. Because it comes after the minus sign? I don't understand the question. Okay. So I went through and I changed all the signs that came after the negative sign. All the ones that came after the... Yeah. I distributed this negative because this problem wants me to find the difference. Minus. So I'll do that in a second. I'm just going to give some time to write. What I'm doing is I'm putting two problems together. Yeah. So in number one, we added two together, and in number two, I'm subtracting two together, and I've just got to simplify it. So then what I want to do next is combine like terms. I'll use different color. So I only have the 3x cubed, right? This green pen sucks. Yeah, but I'll need my whiteout again. You're right. Your green pen's not working either. You said it was prettier and then it doesn't even work. There we go. So it's actually 2 because we have to subtract it. What? Because I have 3 and -1. I combine like terms. Yeah, we've done this part before. Then I have -2 and +3. Yep. Okay, so that's my equation. Questions on getting the equation? Okay, is there anything I can't plug in? Can I plug in positive numbers? Can I plug in positive numbers for x? Will it work? Can I like square a positive number? Can I plug in negative numbers? Can I plug in 0? I'm not plugging in numbers. I'm trying to figure out the domain. Yes, so my domain here is all real numbers. Curium. Okay. And then the problem wants me to plug in -2. Yeah. So it says -2 right there. And I'm going to plug that in. Yeah, to the one I boxed. No. Okay, so I can type this exactly how it looks into the calculator and it will do all the math for me. What? Is that what it gives me? Oh, I'll check. What? Because the problem told me. No, I said that already though. Like I highlighted it and I said this is where our -2 is coming from. Okay. I'm leaving you guys a new seating chart as soon as I remember.
Yes, no.
Well, there's like 8 people talking right now. I have to move everyone to move them because there's so many of them. It's 3. So, yeah. When I type it in the calculator, this is how it looks. I have 2 and then parentheses -2 cubed plus -2 squared minus 4 parentheses -2 plus 7, and it just gives me 3. Yes, of course. Questions on number 2? Yeah, you plug it in and then I just typed it all into the calculator and it did all the hard work for me. It's like a computer. Okay, so questions here. Yes. Yes, it can. So if you get a decimal answer, I'm going to want you to round to 2 decimal places. Yeah, if it's a decimal. Okay, so what I want you guys to do right now is work on the one on the bottom and the one on the back, and while you're doing that, I'll sign off on registrations.